Hi everyone, welcome to our English grammar series for beginners. If you want to learn the correct usage of adjectives, then watch this video. The goal of this video is to make you understand how to use adjectives in simple way possible. In this lesson, we will cover what is an adjective and how to use them. We will talk about different kinds of adjectives such as adjectives that describes, adjectives that count, and adjectives that specify. We are going to talk about how pretty much anything in English language can function as adjective and how to spot them. We will tell adjectives apart from adverbs, and finally we will see how to use adjectives with linking verbs. So let's get started. Adjectives are simply words used to describe or modify nouns and pronouns. There are a couple of exceptions, but generally, if it's modifying one of those, then it's an adjective. In English language, adjectives usually come before the noun and pronoun that they are modifying, or they follow a linking verb. Adjectives may describe what kind of noun or pronoun we are talking about, how many of them there are, or which one is being discussed. Adjectives are very important as they add color, details, and specificity to our speech or writings. Consider the following example. Sandhya ripped my football jersey. While you may be tempted to identify football as a noun, which most often is, closer inspection reveals that football is actually describing the jersey, telling us what kind of jersey it is, which therefore makes football an adjective in this particular example. Let's start with adjectives that describes. Adjectives may describe any characteristic of noun or pronoun it's talking about. It may talk about shape, color, size, texture, sound, temperature, mood, or even origin. Let's have a look at these few examples. The bird's sweet song woke me up. In this case, sweet is the adjective and it's describing song, which is a noun. You can tell it's an adjective because it comes directly before the noun, that is song, and it defines the aspects of it. Another example, Sandy drives a black small car. Both small and black describes about a car. You know, we can use multiple adjectives in English. Sometimes they are separated by comma, not always, but you can use several adjectives in front of a noun and they all will modify whatever noun comes right after them. The second kind is adjectives that count. Most of the time we forget that numbers can also be adjectives. And so can non-specific counting words like several. How many birds sat in the tree? Several birds sat in the tree. Here is one that's more specific. Knock 2 times and I'll let you in. In this particular sentence, 2 describes number of times that modifies the noun knock. Alright, the third is adjectives that specify. This one points out particular noun or a pronoun, such as this, that, these, and those. Consider these examples to understand this particular adjective a bit better. That building is taller than the other. That building right there. What should I do with these biscuits? These biscuits. Watch those pitfalls or it will hurt you. This water is dirty. Now, if you remember, we discussed demonstrative pronouns with adjectives in our earlier lesson. The difference is very simple. Demonstrative pronouns appear alone. On the other hand, adjectives come before a noun or a pronoun they are modifying. Adjectives cannot stand alone to play the role of a noun or a pronoun. Let's move on to the adjectives versus adverbs. Adjectives always modify nouns or pronouns. That is what they do. So if you are trying to tell adjectives apart from adverbs, look to see if it's modifying a noun or a pronoun. In this case, the teddy bear sat on the high shelf. In this particular sentence, high modifies shelf noun. Therefore, it's an adjective. Adverbs, however, they modify verbs, adjectives, and other adverbs. We will cover them in a separate lesson in detail. But for right now, all you need to know is they modify these other parts of speech, and most often they end in ly. That's a helpful tip when you are dealing with adverbs. In this particular example, the police dog has been highly trained. That is an adverb modifying trained, which is a verb. It's modifying verb, so it's an adverb. Linking verbs imply a state of being. They link the subject to a noun that renames the subject or an adjective that describes the subject. Remember, linking verb is a verb that can be replaced with an equal sign. Often, a linking verb is a form of to be. Consider this particular example. The pirate was terrible and fierce. Pirate equals terrible and fierce. We are basically saying there is an equivalency there, so both terrible and fierce modify pirate. Note that when you see linking verbs, most often they are form of to be, like in this particular example, was. I hope this video will be helpful for you. Like it if you enjoyed it. Use the comment section if you have any questions related to this video. Share this video with others who need this. And in the end, don't forget to subscribe to our channel in order to get more videos like this. Thank you.